You can know the maturity of a believer by the content of his prayers. Some of us are chasing after God because of what's chasing after us. While for some of us, he has become a self-defense mechanism necessary only because we're under attack. The disciples of Jesus met him one day and said to him, "Teach us to pray." Because there was something about Jesus' life that carried this aura and power, and so they believed that the secret was his prayers, because that was the only time that Jesus was out of their sight. Jesus revealed a very deep secret for an effective prayer to them. He said that when you pray, know that your Father knows what is in your heart, what you are in need of, even before you ask. If you know this, then according to Matthew 6 verse 7, your intent should not be to bore him by repeating the request he already knows, but to fellowship with him. I believe that a request is only admissible when fellowship has been established. You see, most people do not receive from God because the picture of God that has been painted to them looks like Santa Claus or like the genie in the lamp. God is not someone or something that just grants your immediate request. He's not a one-night stand kind of guy. No, God is someone that seeks intimacy. So sometimes he might just extend or prolong his intervention to strengthen fellowship or to deepen intimacy. Why else did God have to make Abraham wait till he was 100 years old before the so-called father of nation had one legitimate son? Because it was the depth of his walk with God that when God demanded that Isaac was to be sacrificed, that obedience to his God was more compelling to him than the life of his son. It was like one that was bewitched. God saw it and he provoked his covenant with this man. In fact, he willed the earth to him. He not only blessed this man, but God said that he will bless those that bless him and he will curse them that curse him. Remember, our God's name is jealous. So what it means is that intimacy provokes the jealousy of God to either favor them that favor you or fight them that fight you. So the jealousy of God stands by those that are intimate with him. Nobody knows if David's prayer request was to become king. But what we know for sure is that David's intimacy in the wilderness amongst the sheep made God himself call him a man after his own heart and anointed this strange short boy as king over his people. And not the Philistines, Goliath, or even the present king Saul could stop it. David's throne was not an answer to a prayer request, but a reward of intimacy. So do not major in the minor and then minor in the major. Let your coming into fellowship not be to push a request, but to push for intimacy. Don't get me wrong, prayer is a means of getting your request granted, but it is more effective when your request is enshrouded in thanksgiving, worship, and in fellowship. God bless you.